So here I've got a little repotting station set up for this Uncle Ghost. The pot was cracked during transit on its way here, so I don't want the roots to be exposed, for all the water to drain out as well. So yeah, I'm going to get in a air basket in one of these. I use these to help promote the root growth. I'm getting good results with these, so I'll continue to use them as long as the results are proving positive. This is my maple soil mix, which is a part ericaceous, composted pine bark, perlite, and I'm going to add some of this as well, which is like a fine grade pumice. So yeah, I'm gonna throw some of that into the mix as well. So yeah, there's our soil mix for it. Now I'm just gonna get this pot off and gonna get them roots gently exposed, but not too much. We don't want to completely expose the root system, just gonna loosely do it. Just gonna show you a little bit. It's quite a heavy root ball, but that is what the root ball is looking like. Just going to loosen up the grit. It was in a sandy, gritty kind of medium before, so I'm going to reuse most of what I can of that. I don't want to, as I say, disturb the medium of this root system, and that is about as much as I'm willing to do. Got a very vigorous root system. Yep, very happy with that. So now it's time to get this tree in its new pot over here. So here I've got a chopstick. This is really handy to make sure the soil is touching the roots and there's no gaps underneath. You don't want any gaps in the soil, because if the roots aren't making contact with the soil, then they can't take in the nutrients and it can't grow properly. It will eventually struggle. It might be a bit extreme to say it would die, because of course there will be other roots, but you want to give every tree the best chance you can. So yeah, just make sure you can do the best you can to make sure there's no gaps. Yeah, the roots are really growing in a nice radial fashion. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I'm just filling up the edges. It's absolutely freezing here today. We were predicted snow this afternoon. It's now around about 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'm sure it's not too far away. Okay, let's get a bit more. Usually I would add some mycorrhiza to this, which if you're not sure of what that is, mycorrhiza is a beneficial fungal that develops a symbiotic relationship with the root system, and they help each other to thrive in their environment together. But since the root system's doing pretty well here, I don't feel so bad about not adding it. Just gonna apply a little bit of pressure, not too much, just a little bit though. We don't want the tree swaying. I apologise if the camera does keep wandering off to the side. I'm trying to do this all with one hand, really. I shouldn't be doing it. I'm investing in a tripod soon, so I'll be hands free soon. Okay, well I think that's alright. That's sort of level. Then what I like to do is I'd like a pine chippings on top for the mulch. Yeah, it also protects a nice layer, provides a nice layer on top of the soil, provide a little bit of insulation, and retains moisture as well from the soil underneath. I'm just going to pause it while I get my box of pine chippings out. Right, okay, here we have my box of pine chippings. So just going to spread them nicely, and it adds to the look as well. I really like the atmosphere that it sets. You almost feel like you're in the woods, you know. And I want to leave the bottom of the tree showing this nice root flare, because it adds character to the tree. So I want to be able to see that and not cover that up completely. So the outskirts will cover. And the white bits on this bark, if you're wondering what they were, are bits of mycelium, which is pretty much what the mycorrhiza is. It's all beneficial bacteria for the root system. So if you ever see any white streaks on the root system that you got, that's a good sign that you've got the mycelium growing there, and that's going to be really healthy for your tree. Right. Well, that is the Uncle Ghost in its new pot. Now time to get it to the polytunnel. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, please leave them in the section below, and I will get back to you. And yeah, if you got any requests of certain types of videos you'd like me to do, then yeah, go ahead and put it in there. Enjoy the rest of your day.